Hey guys, welcome to Farming Simulator 19 on Felsbrunn. So today we are going to be doing a wee bit of combine harvesting as, well, obviously I'm still in front of the darn thing. So without further ado, we'll fire it up and see if we can wiggle it out of the spot that it is in. Without smashing it into the side like we've already just done. I see the collisions are much bigger than they still need to be in the game. There we go, we're through. And we've got that field over there, and that field right in front of us that needs harvesting. And Helper C has completed their task. Helper C, you may be wondering what was Helper C doing. Helper C was photolazing field, what, 29? Yeah, 29. Alright, that's that connected. And this very soon will have the canola header or canola stuff on as soon as you put the nose of it in. Boom, done. It's kind of funny how it does that. And there we go. Harvesting some of the finest canola around. Hopefully the yield actually should be pretty damn good. This is what I'm thinking out of these fields. There's 100% fertilized, zero weeds in both fields, and these are fairly big fields. So we should do okay. This field's been fertilized. Of course, we're going to have to do a bit of weed management at some point. I can see that happening. But should be okay. Hopefully. We'll get to it and see it in time, at least. Is that a straw? Was that where we had to empty grain? That is a bit of straw somehow. Interesting. So I hope you guys are still enjoying. I need to figure out what to do on this map. I really, to be quite honest, I had a massive loss at what to do. The American map, I've got clear cut where I want to go, what I'm doing right now, and how we're doing it. This map's just like the lost one where I don't know what I want to do on it. Now I know I put out that question during the week that a few of you were saying about the different sorts of animals I could be doing on it. I don't know if I want to go down the route of pigs, not quite yet. I may just throw caution to the wind and do sheep on here. The reason I don't want to do the pigs is we have to mix the food together, and it's just, oh, no. Rather not. It becomes a nightmare. Short of buying absolute pallets of the pig feed pre-mixed and just having that in a trailer somewhere. A big trailer in storage. I don't know if I really want to go down that route. Hopefully you guys can understand that one. And the sheep we could go down is they just require grass, but we'd have to buy a field and find somewhere flat or some land that has grass capabilities. I say grass capabilities basically. Somewhere flat that I can put the field down and a grass field right next to it, so I could turn that into hay and all of that good stuff. I still think it's bad that you have to feed the sheep damn hay, like, or grass even, should I say. I could get it for playability factors, but how? They're out in the pasture, they should be eating the damn grass that they're next to. But that's another story right there. I was looking around here, I just don't know. Down by field 15 could be an area, but I don't know how hilly that is, if it is hilly or anything along those lines. I really hadn't that too sure. So we've got 3,000 litres in the tank. And this was sell for a tidy penny, so should make quite a bit of money out of this. I don't think I've sold our cedar yet. Our old one. I think on both maps now we're swapped over to the Limkin. Not the Limkin, geez, the Vadestad even. The Rapide. Pretty sure we've got it on here. Now, unfortunately, I hope it doesn't come across the mic, but my laptop fans have decided to go, yeah, the laptop's getting a little toasty, we're going to boost. So I can hear that quite clearly. No doubt you guys can hear the sound of that too, which, yeah, it's not the greatest for recording, but yeah, it's what we're kind of left with. It really is. I really do not like how those interior lights come on with the damn lights. These are not good. I thought I was on more passes around here than that. Wow. There you go, they've started to cool themselves down. It's probably getting stupidly hot. So one thing with this game, it is running my laptop very hot. I don't know why. Just on the GPU there. Really not much I can do about it. I think field-wise, that one and field 29 soybeans, if memory serves correctly. This is a very good yield, actually. We may be able to... We'll probably get this field done without having to empty, but we most definitely will not get that field done without emptying. I think after we've done that, we may take a little drive in one of the tractors to see if we can scout out some new area. So we can have like sheep or something. I think that's the route I'll go down first. I'm going to check out field 15. The animal dealer's right there too, that'll be awesome. That could be a good field for that stuff. And if that's the case, we'll probably get the hay barn. Or the hay loft. Whatever they want to call it. And get that set up somewhere. Whether it's down here or up there. And buy a few sheep. I think the sheep just require what they always have done. Wouldn't mind getting the chickens on this map too for the laugh. If we get them, we'll need a side-by-side which, depending on how much the yield is. And even actually getting the sheep, to be honest, it gives us an excuse to get one. It's going to be the Mahindra on this map, and it's going to be the Mahindra Limited Edition. I've not seen that one yet. I haven't actually driven it even. As much as I like the Gator, and I generally do prefer the Gator, not because it's John Deere, just because it's slow speed. I think I've got into this, it's a diesel. So it's more a utility than a gas engine, if you ask me. More torque, more grunt. Not just all about the speed and get to point A to point B very, very quickly as the fans kick back off. Let's going back to the fan topic here. I've had the game running for probably almost 2 hours at this point on the computer. And with a room that doesn't have next to no circulation, unfortunately, it sucks. It really does. So we'll look at placements. I'll probably put a hard worker on that field, to tell you the truth. We'll cut into our margin, but hey. This is absolutely phenomenal yield. We may... Oh no, we've got one more pass. Jeez. Yeah. Our field's going to do very well. Very well indeed. The more I think about it, that's why I was silent there. It's just like, I really desperately need to find something to do on this map. Because we've got nothing right now other than just straight farming, and that's boring as all frig. I know it is for you guys. I'm not going to pretend it isn't. Well, that's the first field done. Shut that down. And what we'll do is we'll just empty right into the trailer that's conveniently just here. And the tractor choice for tearing around will be probably this one. I was giving it a bath recently. So you can start seeing some of the wear coming through around the PTO there. This is almost completely done. But nothing else on it's wearing. No chips, no scrapes, no nothing. There's a bit of dirt here and there. Up on the front there. Nothing. It is literally, all I can tell on this model, just around the PTO. Which is, oh, there's a bit of a couple of chips there actually on that linkage. Not a fan of that personally. Not a fan of that at all. Alright, spin around. At least we can leave the header on going from field to field. That's a bonus. Especially when they're this close. Obviously that's going to be done now. Alright, that is working away. We'll jump into this. Put our beacons on and we'll take a cruise down to field 15, see how that is going to be for our potential operation. Out on a scouting mission. I got a feeling there's going to be a horrible hill there, to be quite honest with you. I'll take a risk and go this way. I think this is not going to be the best way to go to get there, but we will see. This is something that would be perfect for the Mahindra. The Mahindra's around 40k, so obviously we don't have enough of that right now. But to be able to zip around with that. I wonder what's up there. So there's the animal place. And dip underneath the bridge. And this road's actually fairly tight, wow. That's interesting. Because then they make these maps for all the equipment in the game. It's going to get pretty tight. Actually, what's this? Oh, it's a soccer field. Ah, oh, that would be perfect placeable area too. Beech tree area. This map's the only map that's got forest areas too, like to be able to properly harvest with the equipment. I think that was a undersight. It really was. Oh, there's some of the beach. And we've got this whole flat area there that can be used for placeables. Interesting. Noted. And that's by the end of field 15. Actually, there's a lot we could use around here as a placeable area. Of course, when I find the land that I will use, I will end up cheating the money in. 120%. It's just given there. Yeah, here's going to be a little too small for it, I think. But this field could definitely get turned into grass. And we can throw a placeable down in here. Actually, we could probably honestly have most of our animal stuff down here. This is a huge amount of area. What is that building even? It doesn't even serve a purpose. No, it doesn't. God, it'd be nice to get rid of that. But look at this all. This is perfect. Granted, it's not the flattest, so I'd have to set it all up off camera, like I've been doing. The definition on those pebbles is actually really good. Wow. Well, this could be our new placeable area on the map. I think this is what we'll do, guys. I really do. Granted, I don't think we'll be able to have the cows and everything down here if we go down that route too. And let's see how much this costs as well. So you got that there, which is the value of 225. Then you got this whole section here, which is huge again. So you're gonna be wanting what, 400 just for the two, in a roundabout way. Let alone all the equipment we would need, as far as if we go over here. Animal pens. The chicken coop I want to keep on the yard, ideally. But if we go for, say, sheep pasture, which you can go to 250 or 80. 80 is more than enough, I think. You don't have enough money. Oh, I can't even pretend to place it down. Oh, that sucks. No, I won't have enough for any of them then. To even put down over the chicken coop. But I'm not even going to bother with that. Yeah, I think this is what's where we're going to keep our stuff, guys. And if GE was released, I would come in, make this map a mod if I could easily do it, and just absolutely nuke this area. Get rid of this building, all of the clutter around here, and bam. We've got our animal yard right here. But yeah, welcome to our new placeable area. There's actually quite a lot on this map I wasn't expecting. Even up at field 4 and 5, but I'd rather have this area because it's flipping close. I think it would work very, very well if we do. If we space stuff out correctly, I think we could actually pretty much have everything down here. But it needs some playing around with. So we'll go ahead and do that at some point. Well, there we go. But we've got a lot of expense coming up. This needs repairing. Buying the land, which, like I will openly say, I'll just cheat in the money for that. That's no biggie. Let's see if I can find the best way to and from. I bet if we just go down by the spinnery. I need to set the day on the computer to Halloween, see if those guys do the Halloween walk. I bet they do. I do like this map, just this, the feel of it. Kind of reminds me a bit of Sandy Bay, driving down this road. With the water, the river, whatever you want to call it. I'm guessing it's a river looking at it. Yeah, if we get a fast track on here, kind of what we're doing like on the American map, for just pure speed to get to and from it places quickly, I think we'll be laughing. So I don't need a huge horsepower tractor, so going down the route of one of the big fence, yeah, I don't need it yet. And plus it's just an easy straight shot with that thing. It'll be able to keep up speed quite good. Where are you going? You're going that way. Beautiful. I wonder how long until someone makes that cement mixer into a mod of some sort. Helper C has a nearly full grain tank, 80%. That's actually pretty freaking good, because that's not even done the full, not even done half of the field. Yes. And what we'll do is park this over here, because this will be up for repair real soon. I was hoping that we'd be able to see a lot of the wear on this thing, but this tractor specifically doesn't show the wear very well at all. Not one bit. Now even the weight shows wear. Now here's the thing with the weight, that if you ask me. Why would I repair it? Why would I waste my money repairing the weight? Because what's the penalty of a weight being worn down? It's not going to lose weight, I hope. Oh, that's not bad, actually. Yes, that is bad. That's 16 grand. Is it? Oh, no, it's not. I read that wrong. 1,600. Yeah, that... Not having that comment there made me go, what? 16 grand. Alright, now it'll look all beautiful again. Yeah, this thing just doesn't show the way. And let's jump into this thing. I love the knocking tires on this. It looks... They're wide, they're nice. Unlike some of the other stuff. Tires are definitely different now. The way they react to the ground. Oh, it's full there, really? That sucks. Well, goodbye, Helper C. Charlie has left the building. This is actually going to be a real good yield. Nice. Very nice indeed. There's actually a bar in the middle of the trail, didn't realise. Try and keep it level as possible there. I generally cannot believe what the yield's like. Wow. And there's mods out there to increase the yield, why? Why would you even want to bother increasing the yield when the yield's actually pretty damn good as it is? I don't know. Some people, that's all I would say to that, some people. Okay, let's go find this, which is halfway up the hillside. Now, if you've noticed, this is completely worn down. So you've got the gas cap around there that we've seen in pictures. Wear all around the front there, even on the axle to a point. The hubs, the back. See, this looks good worn. At the same time, not as dinged up as I'd like. It'd be nice if the white had rust stains in it. I think that you can see some chipping across it, but it'd be nice if I had rust stains and all of that good stuff. And the reason this is completely worn down all of a sudden, commands. Just like I was on about yesterday with the cheat thing, you can sort of increase the wear, make stuff dirty. It'll be great for testing mods when mods start coming out by the community. Proper good mods, not just the crap that people are just, yeah, random converts, it's probably a pile of yep. I don't even bother with them. I just haven't got the time to waste. But to me, this tractor is sort of the old one that you've had around the yard that's your beta tractor, if you like. It's kind of what I'm going with this one. The loss. Tractor completely worn and clapped out. No, I still haven't stacked any of the pallets and any of that. I was going to do it last night, but then I got sidetracked with something. I can't remember what. But again, I don't want to spend too much time in the game. Now I'm kind of trying to wean myself off stop and blame before I get burnt out of it. But yeah, you can see all the wear and everything like that. The John Deere is probably a bug, to be honest. Let's face it, there's a lot of them in the game. there, growing quite nicely. Soybeans. This needs probably just cultivated and seeding, to tell you the truth. Which you could do, as we've got our seeder there, and our tractor is... Where is our John Deere? I don't know why the beacons are still on that. John Deere's here, so we'll get this hooked up to the seeder. And we'll pass it, put some seed down. And quite possibly create some straw bales. Oh, that's so close, we're going to have to move the Amazon. So maybe some wheat or barley. Let's see what the prices are like first. Before we look too deep into that. My guess is I think barley's worth a little more than wheat. So select barley for now. Fiat 20 is actually kind of small, but get a wee bit of straw out of it. So if we go to this one, wait for it to save. We have none of in our silos, and barley is, yep, it is definitely better. As in, oh no, we do have, do we? Oh yeah, we do. Silos over total capacity. Oh, that'll be the train silos. Got it. Okay, yeah, our silo we do have canola, not canola, barley in. Nothing crazy. I'll unfold this down. I think this is actually the first time I'm using it in this game so far. Turn her on. And direct drill. Most of you know this is hands down my favourite seeder in the game. Has been for a long time now. It's just a good all-rounder. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's just, it can get stuff done at a good pace compared to some of the other stuff. And I've been rocking the 3-meter seeder for a while now, and, well, I'm over it. To be honest. Actually, that wasn't half bad line. What is it to put the ridge markers out? Okay, those birds literally just spawned in front of me. That did not look good. So let's stay down here. That should cover all of that. And I'll be able to use the ridge markers. For once. It's the only time the ridge markers are probably actually useful, because let's face it, if you're running GPS IRL, and even to a point in game, you don't need them. You really don't. And of course you can see that horrible overlap there from where it's been moving around. And I think I actually got a nice straight row, wow. So I've put the centre line of the bonnet straight down this row. Let's see how it turns out. Hopefully spot on. There we go. We're doing something properly for a change. How's that? Now, headlands would be a good idea. Admittedly. That's interesting, it missed a bit though. think the ridge marker literally just puts down on plough texture, if memory serves. So technically, if you really wanted to, and why you'd want to do it is beyond me, you could technically plough a field with ridge markers. And I didn't lay the ridge marker down. GG. Oh well. We did most of it. I think what we'll do is after this field. Grain tank is full, 80%. Okay, shut that down. Oh, the combine's gonna make a turn before we get down there. Son of a... Tactical tabbing. Tactical tabbing right there. What I was going to say is after we've probably finished that field, we'll call it quits. And off camera tonight, maybe during the stream actually, we'll cheat in money and get our placeables all set up. Maybe that's what I'll end up doing, honestly. Work on this map on the stream. This is going to completely fill the trailer. Without a shadow of doubt. That's cool watching the light come in then. That's neat. $21,000 liters. Love to know how heavy that would be. Judging by the fact that this thing is not wanting to go particularly fast acceleration, probably pretty heavy. I wonder what that red bars are. Is it like a fire escape or something? No, I just realised too, this is a manual gearbox. See the gear stick there and the range splitter. Interesting. I cannot believe the yield again. I really can't. I know I keep saying it, but it's true. It is a hell of a yield. What, it's probably just over halfway through the field now. Yeah. Like a couple of passes past halfway. So we may need to empty it one more time, the combine. Well, obviously they won't fill the trailer now, but... definitely may have to empty it again. Also, I've been meaning to tell you guys, which I'll probably save for another day now, or during the stream. But if any of you have watched this far and you used to use in FS17 the no collision camera for PC, obviously it wasn't on console. So basically I could just do something like this and the camera not freak out. The FS17 mod is by Giants. If you change the mod desk number from 31 to 41, will work in FS19. So, just a heads up on that one. It will work. So I'm going to bid you guys farewell here. I hope you have enjoyed. And I've got to take our John Deere. Well, possibly the John Deere. More than likely. Or we'll just take a harvest picture, more than likely, to grab a thumbnail. Anyway, I'll stop jibber jabbering. I hope you guys have enjoyed. We'll catch you guys possibly tomorrow for a Euro truck, more than likely, or a truck sim of some sort. I don't know. Later.